Welcome back, my friends. Welcome to another lecture. Here we do have two problems. The first problem is very obvious. The positioning, I'm just gonna go here. The positioning, this one, is not working. So if you see, we are displaying everything to be in the middle, justifying the content in line items, but that's not working for us. The reason why is that this part needs to be, just gonna cut it. I'm gonna save it as it is, and I'm just gonna paste it here because we have footer, and in our footer we have this footer created. So this is everything. This div holds, it's like a well, holds everything inside. Now save it, wait for a while until this one to be finished, and let's now refresh it. Now everything is working, but remember that we use reset to do all of these basic resets, so I don't have these dots in, because I was creating classes here and I've created li without ul. So I've created, there is no unordered list at the moment. So this div should be ul, and for the ul we have, where it is, in the SAS actually base reset. Here it is. For the UL, we have list style none, right? So that should take care of that part. Now let's save it, let's refresh it, and now everything looks better. Now let's continue working here. So what we are doing here is actually, we just change this part here. Now if you refresh, and if you go to inspect the element, you see that this footer created, now it's a display flex. And the width is 100%. That's pretty much it. Very good. Now let's continue styling. So the color red, we have the links have the margin. Now what else we do need here is actually, inside we have the menu, display flex. Now we need to style, after this we need to style the item, this item here, because they're jammed. They should be like this, but they are jammed like that. Very good. Now let's style this item, this bad boy here. So outside this one here, so I'm still in links, right? But I can access the item. So I'm in this part actually, and I can access the item. So don't go outside the links if you want to nest it. If you don't want, you can use it the full class name here. Now I will give it a padding of 15 pixels and 30. Good old double padding. Let's put font weight bold to make it a little bit bolder. Now I'm just gonna access the A class color. I'm just gonna change the color, and I will say color white, and also I will say text decoration to none. Very good. Now I'm done with that part. What I also want to do, when I hover it, I want you to have a different color, and let's use this dark blue. You can choose any color you want, that's not a problem, and save it. Now let's see how this will look. Let's wait for a little bit. Very good. Now we do have this. It's a home, contact, about, projects, and location. What we can do now, we can see that it's not working for us when we are just want to be responsive. Now let's write all from the beginning. Let's write all of the media rules. Now first, I just want this here, the font size, to be a little bit lower when I'm at 800. So media, so I will say max width of 800 pixels, and I just want to lower the font size to be, let's say, 14 pixels, because I don't need this 22 pixels. It's a footer, it's not something special, so we'll still be able to read it. Right now in the links, let's just refresh. Here it is. Now the font size is better, but that didn't sort our problem, right? Now inside the links here, actually above the menu, what we will do, so you can see that the width is 50%. We can change that. So I'm just gonna copy this one. I'm just gonna copy this media rule, and I'm gonna paste it here. And I'm gonna say width, I just wanna be 100%. I don't wanna be 50% anymore. Or let's make it 80% to be more nicer. Now I just wanted to have a margin of 10 pixels. That will apply margin everywhere. And I want a padding of, to lower down the padding. This padding is 20 to 50. Let's change it 10 to 30. And save it. Wait for this one to compile. And let's refresh. Very good. Now we have this, but it's still not good. When we are here, you can see that it's going on the other way. All right, it's going like this. So that's not a solution for us. So we only have a problem with the menu, by the way. So how are we gonna fix this? Inside our menu, now we're gonna change this one, the flex direction, to be different. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this one media rule here, and I'm just gonna remove everything from here. Now I will say align items to a center, and I will say, flex direction to column, and I will save that, and it should, let's wait this one to be finished. Now let's see what's happening. Here it is. Now we don't have that problem anymore, right? Now we do have some problem here. We will see 100%, and let's see what's happening here. We shouldn't have any problems. So maybe something is overflowing, but that's not a problem. We can work this one a little bit, or something else is overflowing, maybe this part or that one. Now this is a very small phone actually. Now this, you can make it here, but I'm not gonna just change it because it still looks good here, so I'm not gonna change it. So if you are too picky, you can just go open Google and see what pixels this is happening, and you can adjust it to your needs, but still the design looks good. Now that's pretty much it for this lecture. We have finished now our footer. The footer looks like this, and when we are on mobile version looks like this. I hope you guys love this, and I hope you appreciate it, because it's in future this designing with us and with this new CSS skills, it will be easier to design some things. I don't want just you to learn the back end without the front end. So a little bit of front end will always be a plus for you guys. So thank you very much. And I have this one, grammatical mistake, or so ultimate Laravel and dash rig. Let's just see it. That's pretty much it. So we are done with this part. Now next part, we're gonna do the left sidebar. The advertisement, I'm gonna leave it open blank, because you can put whatever you put, because if you know how to do the left sidebar, or if you do know how to do all of these things so far, you will not have a problem for the advertisement section. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one.